Hi, my name is Michael Dardant, and I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. And when I was little, I told my mom I want to grow up and be a magician. She said, well, you can't do both. But really, that's what I didn't really intend on doing, but that's what I ended up doing. So I became a professional magician. I've dabbled in comedy, juggling, and pretty much any type of performance that I could get my hand on. And somewhere along the line, I met the great folks at Silly Farm, and I became one of their favorite performers, and so now I get to have fun with you guys and teach you a little bit about magic. When I was about 5 years old, I was bitten by a wizard, and I woke up with these powers. No, actually, it was always an interest of mine. When I was 5, I got a magic kit from Santa Claus and learned every trick in the box and kind of forgot about it, but then took a few workshops here and there, and then when I was 13, I got really serious at magic. I joined the International Brotherhood of Magicians, and it became a hobby that I never really stopped and then turned into a profession, and I've been doing it ever since. So I've been doing it now for 84 years. Well, in wizard years, well, in human years, it comes out to about 21 years now that I've been at it. So it's been a while. How is magic different from other forms of entertainment and other art forms? It is very different because it combines all the same elements that you would have in any other art form and in music and dance and choreography and stage and comedy and painting. All of those things that you have to think about, plus so much more, because you're incorporating angles and misdirection and the art of deception. But what magic offers that other art forms don't is for that split second, for that moment when you're watching something impossible happen, you revert back to being a child when you believe anything's possible. That mystical land, that land of make-believe, that world where you can believe in the impossible, and it makes it really fun and leaves an impression with someone. You give somebody that mystery, something that they can contemplate and think about for maybe years to come. And it's a very powerful thing that other forms of entertainment don't have the opportunity to do. How can magic be applied to the world of face and body art, and why are we providing this video for you when it has nothing to do with face and body art? Well, there are ways to incorporate a bit of magic or skill in pretty much anything that you do, and when you add those elements, it separates you from the competition. It makes you that much more approachable, it makes you that much more interesting, and makes your performance that much more fun, because regardless of what you're doing, even if you're standing there and silently painting, it's still a performance. People are watching you, they're admiring you, and they're evaluating you as a professional. So anything that you can do to add a little bit of spice to what you're doing is worth it, and is worth the practice, is worth the time that you put in, and will separate you from everyone else. The main advice that I would give to painters, or really anyone who wants to learn a little bit of magic and incorporate it into their act, is first of all, get rid of the notion that you can't do it. Anytime you see someone do something that you think requires skill, the first thought is, oh, I can't do that. And that simply isn't true. It's just a matter of what you choose to learn. Anything that you've learned, even tying your shoe, took practice. Juggling takes practice. Anything that's a physical skill takes a certain amount of time for you to gain that confidence, but you just have to put the time in. One person may take two days to learn a card trick, one person may take 2 weeks, and it doesn't matter because everyone's on a different path. But as long as you're committed to practicing and learning, then you can definitely pick up any of the skills we're going to talk about. And my advice would be to fit it into your character. Find what works for you. Don't just learn a trick or a routine and memorize it just based on the instructions or based on what you see on a video. Figure out how to make it yours. Figure out how it works with your character, and then you have something special and something unique you can offer. I have been attending the big convention in Orlando for now, I think, 8 years, and then I finally decided to attend some of the classes. I've always been good at drawing. I always kind of was an artist because I love to draw things, but I just never had picked up a paintbrush, and I really first picked up a paintbrush so I could figure out ways that I could teach painters how to do fun magic tricks when they're painting. And then I decided, you know, I should probably learn some of this stuff because, well, one thing, it's a way to make myself more versatile so I could have more to offer to clients, but also it opens up a world of creativity. And in the same light, if you are a painter, by learning other skills, by learning how to apply other things, you're opening up your creative mind to new ideas and new opportunities. Let's see. Something about me that no one knows is that when I'm at home alone, I like to sing Bon Jovi songs. I do. I admit it. Yep. If loving Bon Jovi is wrong, then baby, I don't want to be right. Yeah. No, I love 80s. I'm an 80s kid.